Welcome to our video. Today we would like to talk about dance floor etiquette or floorcraft. There are literally hundreds of sites on the internet today that make reference to dance floor etiquette or floorcraft. Every dance patron pays their money to get into a dance venue or club to be able to dance to their own dance style or styles whenever they want to. Therefore, it should be incumbent on every experienced dancer, and most especially dance teachers and instructors, to be informed and to inform their counterparts and students and friends to strive to promote and encourage proper dance floor courtesy and consideration so that everyone might better enjoy their experience while dancing in a dance club, bar, or honky-tonk venue. Many dancers and many dance styles can be accommodated on the dance floor at the very same time. This means that the club and the patrons must encourage and follow long accepted rules and standards recognized around the world, which were formulated to make it easy for many different dance genres and styles of dance to enjoy the dance floor all at one time. These general rules and standards are known as floorcraft or dance floor etiquette. If one is to be truly serious about dancing, then they must be aware of the rules of the road. It's sort of like driving on the streets or highways in your car. If we all are respectful of each couple's dance styles and courteous, we'll have a great time while dancing together while out and about dancing around our own hometowns. Now here's a quick primer. Dance styles that move in a continuous forward movement are always danced around the outer perimeters of a dance floor in a counterclockwise direction, which is also known as the line of dance. There are two of these outside lanes depending on the forward movement and speed of the dancers on the dance floor. The outside lane is the fast lane, and the lane just inside near the center of the floor is the slower lane. The dance styles, which are referred to as progressive dances, are danced in the two outer lanes. They are basically dances like the traveling two-step, the foxtrot, waltz, and polkas. And they are always danced through the corners without stopping, because if you stop, you tend to hold up the traffic behind you that's coming along in the lanes. The center of the dance floor is where spot or position type dances and dance styles such as line dances, West Coast swing, slow dancing, freestyle, nightclub two-step, Arizona push two-step, and cha-cha are all danced. The only exception to these rules are when the band or disc jockey calls a special dance exception on the entire dance floor for a single genre or type of dance. Examples of these would be things like dances like the Cupid Shuffle, the Electric Slide, the Cotton-Eye Joe, or other fashionable line dances. A concerned dance instructor once told me, and I quote, "When dancing in any of those outside lanes, take care not to back up, stop, nor dance against the flow of traffic, while being aware of the other less experienced dancers so as to avoid collision." A good example might be, what would happen if you ran a red light in your car? What are the chances that you'd get hit? fellas should be mindful that how often does a woman want to dance with a guy that can't drive or negotiate on the dance floor? This is just simple courtesy and speaks volumes of one's dance experience. Dance floor etiquette not only shows class, it makes you a more effective dancer. Social dancing is about practicing and displaying class. An appropriate interpretation of this is allowing others to feel comfortable via your courtesy, kindness, and consideration while knowledgeably negotiating dance floor traffic. Would you knowingly pull out into a busy street in your car without first looking both ways? Well, don't be ridiculous. Of course you wouldn't. If you didn't look before entering a street, you'd risk a serious collision, or even if you avoided an accident at that time and the traffic had to swerve and hit their brakes to avoid you, you'd certainly get a few one-fingered salutes for your rude discourtesy. Very much is the same on the dance floor. Guess what? The very same thing is true relative to getting onto the dance floor also. Always take a moment before you step onto those hardwoods to note the counterclockwise flow of dancers around the perimeter of the dance floor. Wait until there's a reasonable opening in traffic and then proceed to begin dancing, either in the center of the floor for a spot type dance or around the outside for a progressive type dance, depending on the style of dance you're going to dance. Don't just step blindly onto the dance floor and into oncoming traffic. Sure signs that a person is a dance beginner, a newbie, or a pilgrim is they don't have a clue about those rules of the road I spoke about earlier while out on the dance floor in a dance emporium, club, bar, or honky-tonk. Dancing is truly just about like driving. Nobody wants to dance with or around someone who does not know or observe those rules of the road. Now here's a quick review. Always dance through corners. Never ever stop in a corner, and for sure, don't go backwards against the line of dance and flow of traffic. The basic line of dance in any dance venue is a counterclockwise movement around the very outside perimeter of the dance floor. Remember, the faster lane is the extreme outside lane. The slower progressive lane is the lane just inside that, nearest the center of the dance floor. Examples of progressive line dance are the two-step, foxtrot, waltz, and polka. Those dancers always have the right-of-way on the two outside lanes of the dance floor. Again, progressive dances are those with a continual forward line of dance movement when traveling in that extreme outside lane. If you wish to do a non-progressive dance, such as a West Coast swing, cha-cha, or line dance, freestyle, nightclub two-step, politely go to the center of the dance floor. Remember, dance through those corners lest you carelessly impede the progressive traffic and look like a beginner. And that's it regarding dance floor etiquette and floorcraft, my friends. Please pass this information on to all your friends and associates who enjoy dancing so that we all can enjoy dancing to our particular and varied dance styles at the same time on the very same hardwoods.